Good evening and welcome back to Black Dev's Gaming Lounge. My name is Black Dev and here we are on a beautiful Saturday night and getting ready to get it on here in a good old SnowRunner, people. Yes, indeed. Everything is now set up and ready for us to rock and roll, but it is good to be back on the air. So welcome to each and every one of you. And yeah, before we kick it off, from me and Helgi, we just want to say thank you to all our new subscribers and hope that we keep this trend up and hit that 1500 by Christmas. But with that said, let's kick off into tonight's awesome dealio after last night's silliness there at the end. So, some of our trucks here, but none of these are what we're looking for. We are, of course, having to look at this thing first. Good power to weight ratio. It's got everything we need. And that is a good thing because we need to go from here all the way back up to Drummond. So let's kick it off. Yep. So for those who don't know what was going on, last night I tried to do something silly with this truck, which really didn't work out. As I bought a crane for the thing, slapped the crane on the back, started heave-hoeing a trailer onto another trailer, and it didn't work, surprisingly. Yeah, surprisingly, right? Yeah, that truck and crane just don't have the weight or the power to lift that thing all the way, and you would technically really need two trucks to do that with, as yeah, you would screw it up. This better be the right one as well. Really nervous about this. I'm not going to be happy if I get there and it's the wrong damn saddle. But nonetheless, let's keep going and see. So yeah, I got all the way out to there. Tried to heave-ho this thing with a crane. Did not work. Did not work at all. It almost worked. Put it that way, it almost worked. If I had a different trailer, I think it would have worked. And the trailer that I would have needed, I would say, would have been one of the flat loading trailers. So those ones with the ramps on the back, ramp flatbeds, I think they are. That would have been as ideal as it could have been to basically put that bad boy right on the top. What I had was a heavy-duty flatbed trailer attached to the P16, and that was I think that's a special P16 trailer. Maybe not, maybe it is, who knows. I'm assuming it's just a heavy-duty trailer, so good times. So, yeah. It was fun doing that. Screwing around for about half an hour with that. Couldn't get it going, and yeah, then just pulled it out. I did learn some valuable lessons from doing that job of where the cranes provide the most stability and lift, but yeah, big crane trying to load a lift that heavy is way over what this thing should be doing. This truck is not that big, even though that particularly heavy-duty crane comes with 4 points of contact on the ground. We're doing this in the port, so we're obviously sitting on a tarmac slab. You couldn't have more perfect conditions to try and hoist. It's still kind of a dumb idea. Maybe if I had one of the super heavy cranes, then that would have been an easy heave-ho. Grab the thing like in the middle of the trailer or something and then just pick it up. But unlike when you're hoisting cars, you don't have that nice like one spot to grab it and hoist it, you know. That's not what you have. But it was still worth trying. But yeah, we need to get this construction rig out. So I just hope that this is the right... I'm pretty sure I put a high saddle on this thing. because that is a heavy load, so you need a high saddle. But yeah, most of this is going to be pretty easy. I'm going to be driving back through this road with that disgustingly long load. Hopefully not blow out a tire along the way here. But that is the easy part, is when we have to go off to the construction site where things get a little hairy, because going off to that construction site sucks. Mud is pretty bad. Driving conditions wildly sucky. So we'll have a look. I have faith that we will make it. And hopefully no tip overs tonight. That's one thing we'll hope for. I think as long as I stay away from my Fleet Star, we should be alright. Because me and that Fleet Star, I like that truck. I really, really do like that truck, but that thing is not very stable on its own feet. Yeah. Let's get it going. Try to miss all the rocks here. And yes, the suspension has taken a lot of damage already, although I wish it didn't, because I have, in my attempt to get one of the achievements, which is drive a truck with all the tires blown out, in my quest for such silliness, I managed to blow out the suspension on one of my trucks, and it was the front suspension that got blown, and the truck literally just sat down on the tires. The one tire was also blown out, which is really great. As you try to steer, this thing is just sitting there flat, basically gripping onto the ground and just getting dragged along. No suspension, so the thing's literally a low rider, and every bump you take basically tries to break the truck. And I don't want to use the Fleet Star again, because last time I towed that trailer was a 2-hour nightmare detour. So I'm hoping this time we will not have to deal with such unfortunate things. So up the road we go. I play this game and I start yawning. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's been a busy day though, I will give you that. And there is some major stuff coming to the channel. I will probably release it next week. Of latest, I would say probably by the weekend. But today in a week's time. Yeah, I've got some details to just work out about this thing. But I am extremely excited about it, and I'm looking forward to kicking it out and seeing what comes of it. Okay, gentle around the rockets. We're right at the end of the road here anyway. This is the trailer yard, shall we call it? Trailer store, I think, is what they call it. And there is the warehouse. And then we're literally just around the corner from where we want to be. And then we have to go through the whole damn drive to get all the way back down to the dock. But yes, I won't force you guys to sit for any more. Okay, stay. Augie, stay. Stay. Sit. Augie, don't listen. Good dog. That's the only command she really, truly follows. But then again, there's people in the kitchen, so I can't really fault her. She knows if there's somebody in the kitchen, there might be some bits falling off the counter, or a little something coming out of the fridge, or you know. Generally when there's food involved, the dog is your best friend. Yep, now I could see her going past. She has a seat right by the lounge area, so she can see the front. Was basically by the front door, staring through the kitchen area and staring into the lounge area. So at this point, no movement in the house will go unnoticed. the dogs onto it back in high security mode. Although she had plenty of everything today, so she needs no more. Gas, nay thank you. Port, yay thank you. Trailer park, I think that's what that thing was trying to tell me. Roads are kind of far out, so this thing is definitely set up for wide load. Slap on all-wheel drive. Yep, now we're on the... No, I know the road again. Huh, had a little blank spot there in the memory map. Weird. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Try not to get grabbed by the rocks on the way through. And also remembering that the next time I go through here, just to be really, really, really gentle. Okay, Kirby Road ahead. Yeah, there's a couple of spots here where there's definitely some interesting terrain that likes your suspension and tires, so I'm trying to be gentle about this. Because when I hook up this thing that I'm going to hook up, then yeah, it's trouble time. But like I said, well, even the parts that I'm saying is easy isn't all that easy. It's easy enough road, but when you drive a thing that takes up basically 5 like load slots, a little less easy. You need to do your route plan a little more carefully, because you can really, really screw up here. Taking a corner too tight is definitely going to jam you. And when I drive through that pass, rather than, ooh, watch out for the 2 rocks and the tree stump, I really have to kind of push the limits of how far will you drive out on the edge so that your trailer doesn't just fall off. But yeah, it was a pretty quick drive tonight. Nothing particularly scary or hairy. There is obviously still the small problem that I forgot about, which is my truck being in the way here. My other truck's still, yeah, my other truck's still partially stuck under there. Okay, stop the engine. Change the truck. Yeah, I just have to... Caterpillar is still here? Huh. Yeah, it's fine. Cat's got that on there, so I'm not too worried about this. This, on the other hand, I'm not so happy about. I've got that I basically just tipped the other thing and then just left it as is, and then went on my merry bloody way without rectifying my little mistake that I made here. Let's just select the back. Can I? Yes, I can hit it from here. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Beautiful. Yeah, it looks like it's got bigger tires this time. I swear last time this thing had like tiny little road tires and it didn't work so well. Yes, this thing pops up so high that I want to try this. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna park this truck here for a moment. I swear that thing could hook into the bottom of the P16. Last time I couldn't get it to work. I've tried this once before. But I don't really want to do this either. I have to come back for this trailer. Yeah, that thing would hook into this. It's a heavy duty trailer. It actually sits high enough. So lots of my, let's just see. Let's just see. What's the harm, right? What is the harm? Because I'm pretty sure last time I tried to do this and it wouldn't allow me to do this. Where was I? It was something maybe it was something that looked like this that I tried to hook. That just would not sit nicely. Sorry. Push you a little bit. It's that thing is perfectly located to be towed by my truck. This is a heavy duty frame. Yeah, see? That thing was meant to be towed by this thing, not by that thing. Huh. That's quite interesting. But this truck will, I will leave this with this trailer. The reason I want to leave it with this trailer is, of course, so that when I get my next load jobs, then I can start loading stuff on this. So now I've actually got a lot of jobs that needs a lot of loads. So I can use this thing. And on the other hand, if these two stay together, then I can also sell that thing back again. Sweet. Let's load the smaller truck up to pull the extremely huge load. Yeah, I really look a little small for this trailer now. Well, our durability has just gone down a little bit. Okay. This thing is... This truck's going to get a bit of an exercise pulling this load. Yeah, I should have just hooked the P16 up to it. But I think last night it wouldn't hook up, but... Again, I was... Like now, I've put this thing into a public session. Or a private session. So if people want to join, like... Boosted and the like, then it can come in. And I've got a few other people who also play the game. So if people wanted to join in and jump in and help haul the stuff, then, you know, they can, rather than me stopping and chopping it up. But the multiplayer sessions really do weird things. Especially if you go over a sort of hour and a half, 2 hour range, you start really pushing the limits of what the thing will allow and accept and be happy with. But yeah, you can see this thing is... Made a bad choice there. Basically rode the ridge too far. This is where the pain comes in. Is you need to be able to get this thing across places you shouldn't be able to normally. I really don't think this truck's going to make it all the way back. I've still got a few hairy spots to get through. Well, the P16 is here if something screws up. Let's put it that way. The worst happens, the P16 is close, and then that thing does the rest of the haul back home. Oh, should I just use it? Let me just quickly go. Stop the engine. I do not need to waste fuel here. If we go back to Smith's so we need to come through this chunk load, go up to here. Then yeah, we're gonna have to bring it through the farm. This is a no-go, right? There's no way. I suppose if you're really insane, you could try and tow it across here, but... Damn, you could actually tow it across here. Up here and out. But no, that's... But see, I say that with all the feelings in the world, knowing very well this road's pretty tight. And this road is nasty as hell to get down. So yeah, it might be worth doing that, but I don't know. But I also now feel like this truck, I can just come back for my trailer if I have to. Well, screw it. Let's just see what we can do. See what our truck... The thing groans under the weight. And I'm driving on the equivalent of a flat road. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. I have to drive this way so I can see the side mirror. Yeah, this light is not designed for this truck. This light is designed for the P16. Well, soon enough I'll just make peace with that fact and then pick up the P16. Because all of this is the warm-up. This is when you're just kind of stretching a little bit, getting a feel for what you're doing. Not the driving section of this thing yet. Ooh. I suppose the rock jacked that thing up into the top of the roof. Yeah, that's something I wouldn't want to do. On that little thin bridge is basically hit a rock that shoots my trailer into the superstructure of the bridge. That's how you die. Oh man, is this where you have problems? I think I might have blown a tire. Because how do you tow this thing far enough across that you can yank it out here? You can't detach and tow either, by the way. That's not optional. Oh wait, we got it out. Oh no, just keep... Oh, damn it. I had it and I let it go. Yep. It damaged the fuel as well. This thing is basically dead in the water. And you see the tank's red and it's bleeding. And I blew a tire when I touched that wall. Something bad happened there. Detached the trailer. I don't know which tire I blew out. Must be one of the back ones. That's probably why I'm not gripping up far enough, is because... Yeah, it's one of the back ones. Not even the one I thought it was, either. Truck will just be recovered. Damn. Well, there we go. Made it that far, and now it's time to switch trucks. Well, that trailer changed. Yesterday I couldn't hook the thing. Or I wasn't trying. I don't know. Something there was not right. I'm just not very happy about leaving my trailer behind, that's all. I did like one job with that damn trailer and that's it. And I still need to do logs. That's the other thing I want to see. Can the twin steer load long logs? For now, all we have to worry about is heave-hoeing this beast all the way back home. I'm going to stop next to that other truck. Hopefully by the time I get there it hasn't bled dry. And just take all the fuel out of it that I can. I am almost in half tank here. And we still have a bit of a mission to go. I do not want to attempt this pull without full fuel load. Okay. A little rough and tumbly here. Yeah, because after this job we have, well, this is part 1 of 3, shall we say. Pull this thing out there, then there's 2 load jobs. I think I might just use the twin steer for that. Like, I was planning on this thing with the heavy trailer, because you can load 5 items on it. But yeah, no. I think everybody down there is awake now. Yeah, that trailer that I bought for this thing is basically the exact same trailer that I'll be hoisting around anyway, so obviously it's got the rest of the construction stuff on there and is a little heavier, but for all intents and purposes very much the same. For fuel, so we want to go from the West Star to my tank. Thank you, buddy. Just let you won't spill fuel everywhere. Yeah. Same trailer. Just a hell of a lot of stuff more on top of the trailer. Okay. Round 2. Let's go. There we go. That's where the trailer starts biting. And that's where the trailer just keeps going. Yeah, the other truck just doesn't have the... You need more muscles. I want got little muscle. You need big muscle. Oh, jeez. What are we jammed on? Ah. Yeah, never mind. I know what I've got. What? This is where kind of driving inside of the truck becomes really difficult. You really have to follow the outside line of this road. You have to basically drive on the wrong side of the road so that you can scrape by. A little bit more experience in heavy hauling. Haven't done many things this long or high, so I'm looking forward to doing more challenges like this. Definitely have to get your planning right, get everything set just perfectly, and definitely have the truck with the juice to do the job. Because your truck has got little muscles like the other one. Get on the right path, then yeah, you're not going to get too far before you hit a rock that you have to climb and you can't climb it. All these little roads is throwing me off now. So yeah, realizing how the trailer behaves and how far back it goes and how much the turning up front actually makes a difference to it. But yeah, this bad boy definitely has the straight up muscle to pull this thing. This thing does not want to be pulled at the moment. It's a dirty, dirty reason to why it doesn't want to be pulled either. It's because the thing is jammed up. If you look at the back, the trailers are basically come off and the back of the trailer is now physically rammed into the ground. Yeah. So again, didn't pick the best route, thinking of the elevation difference and how much clearance I have. And if I have too much clearance, if I'm going uphill or over a bump, that I don't screw the thing by marooning it up there. That was easy enough to fix, but last time why it took so long is because I jammed half the trailer into the mud. But I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure that trailer was actually a much lower slung one. I'll have to go back and check the footage. But I get the feeling that was like a highway trailer, not a heavy haulage trailer, but I'd be wrong. Want me to come over all the way? Yep. Thing's biting it, yeah. Did not make it far enough across. Because you have to go till just before this pole. Almost easier if I just go on the other side of the pole. Swing, and then swing hard when I get to the other side. So it's basically just scratching along the edge there. Give you the idea of what you're doing is when you drive from back here. Okay, we made it. Happy days. Away. Skip. Yeah, I know where I need to go. I've got the fuel to go there. So let's just pretend like we want to do this. Okay, warehouse. Hello and goodbye. And trailer yard, where I tried to sell that trailer. Hello and goodbye. And now we're on a journey upwards. Up, up and away, people. And then start driving on this side. I do not need that thing biting into any concrete dividers here. So let's see if we can do this without screwing this up royally. Ooh, jumpy. Jumpy, humpy, lumpy, and bumpy. Go all the way across. Not so far that I blow tires out. I said right from where I was, I could really, if I was insane enough, just take this thing down to the river and drive straight across the river. That'd be a very, very short route. Very easy to complete. But again, we get offered the three choices in life. The short route, which is generally the most craziest one. The medium route, oh, hello, tires. That is, yeah, medium difficulty. And most of the time, a death trap that will just You won't realize how bad it is till you're too late. And then there is the long route, which, yeah, usually doesn't have too many difficulties when it comes to life. Yeah, this I want to do. Oh, you can just drive next to the bridge. Might not be the smartest idea, but damn, it's at least a safe idea. So the thing starts tilting anyway. But yeah, to get that thing around the corner, it's definitely a better idea. My problem is I might drive where I think is the perfect spot. One of the back wheels climbs off on that trailer and I'm going down. There's no life vests on this boat and this thing starts sinking. I will be the captain who goes down with his boat here. Yes, running this thing in high gear. That's technically how you would do these things. You wouldn't try and run it. Not a marathon. Yeah, you really have to kind of pick and choose your routes there. And obviously remember some of the halfway options that you see. No halfway options. They are a quick way to certain death. But so far so good. We haven't had any heart attacks. Let's keep it that way. No need to start doing things to cause problems there. Yeah. A little easier to drive when you don't have to worry about this thing trying to turn it into a rocket car. Yeah, no, this is way better. Because I still got full control. Oh, the engine is stalling. Maybe it's because it's in high gear. Ew, now we have problems. That thing bloody well climbed. I was hoping it wouldn't climb. Just keep this in low, bud. I need to go off the road here. First time I actually managed to stall my engine. Yeah. I'm not going to say that was something difficult, but yeah, just... let's call it a technicality, a error of judgment on what the hell I was actually doing to where my trailer was. And here, I know what I need to do. Well aware. And then I'm also stinking aware about where the all these trees that likes to grab onto this thing. Although I think if I am right, I was wrong. The this trellis part, this walkway, is on the right hand side. I need to keep that very well in mind, that if I take a turn, that I don't hook that thing on a light post, a tree, hopes and dreams of the game, the invisible wall. There's a few things here that it'll definitely grab that if it gets the opportunity, and it's going to make some serious nasties. Yeah. Basically want to drive to touch the crash barrier without actually making love to it. Because yeah, the trailers cut the trailers. The trailer will cut straight across a lot of this, so as you're severely angling out, it didn't angle enough. As you can see, there's only so much road here before me and old truckie go for a hike down the river. But yes, you don't lose it all the way. Hey, Boosted. Welcome back to the Game Lounge, brother. How you doing? Good to see you. Ooh-wee. Hey. Back to towing Giganticus through the frickin' bends. Just finished up that quest 1 hour ago. Nice. Yeah, I had a little setback, shall I say. I took another truck out there to tow the thing. And realized that this thing could tow it. But then decided, you know what, screw it. I don't need it. I'll be fine. I only need to make it, yeah, 2 minutes down the road. Couldn't tow it up a hill, blew out a tire, busted up the freaking fuel tank, so thing was leaking dry. No steering wheel today? No, the steering wheel is still somewhere. The stand is still waiting to be delivered. The local career driver that owns the rights to this area is not feeling like delivering today. They usually don't deliver on Saturdays anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Been getting a few weird calls, but I don't know if it's them or just spam. I don't answer calls, but I don't know the number. Australia, yeah, 90% of calls you'll get are spam calls. You have to basically give a blood sample to get a phone number so they can trace you wherever you go. And then, yeah, 2 minutes after you activate the phone number, 10 different spam companies are calling you, harassing you. You're like, how the hell did you get this number, man? But, yeah, the guys that's delivering it, they own a patch, and they deliver when they feel like it. So, yeah. It should have been Friday, because he got the package at like 6:40 a.m. and it wasn't delivered. Because normally they'd just throw it, unless he did try to deliver it for the 10 minutes I went out. You know how that is. You wait all day for a package, you step out to go to the shop for 5 minutes, and boom, you're screwed. Like me, screwed. They were just gonna yank this thing over. Some yanking is required here. But yeah, I don't know. Probably Monday. Probably some guy will come in like, oh, why weren't you in home? I was trying to deliver the thing like 3 times. I called you 6 times. I'm like, well, send me a text message and I know who you are, man. What Australia area code of Mexico? Yeah, Australia's country code is 61. I was confused and go 64, but 64 is New Zealand. Alright, I'm gonna do a little dirty here, right? I'm gonna do a little dirty here. I'm not gonna lie. Attach trailer. Cover. And if you're wondering why I'm recovering at this point, it's just to refuel. I'm just too lazy to drive the thing back up here. Come on. We are playing on normal mode. I could cut some corners. It's alright. It's not cheating. Not yet. But yeah, so hopefully my brother will come and drop my package off on Monday at some point, and then I can put it together. Because yeah, I'll need 5 minutes to screw my steering wheel and gas pedals into the unit itself and strap it down to make sure that it's actually clamped on there properly. So, and obviously set it up so it's perfect for me to drive with, because you can extend and make a few modifications to how the thing actually works, which is why I went with this one rather than some of the other options. And then yeah, that's pretty cool. This is might have been when they set up the international calling codes that it was made in the US, so they listed themselves as #1. They clearly did not go down the alphabet. Yeah, if you want to call the US, then depending on where you're calling from, you might have to do the old, it's a 4-digit code to call outside of your country. So for me to call you would then possibly be 0001. As Australia and New Zealand, you would dial or 00, I mean 61 or 64. Yay, fully loaded. Aiming for here, aiming for here, aiming for here. I just want to set it up. No, we're not going through that thing. There's no way I'm tying that thing through. No, don't be stupid. Yeah, I'm just going to... We're going to yank this thing the long way. I'm going to stick to the big, wide roads. Good morning. I love that horn. Tree. Not that way. Yeah, this is really where I want to test my idiocy skills. No thank you, game. So yeah, again, did not even come close to making this turn far enough. I was trying to avoid the worst of this mud, but yeah, there's no way that that other truck would have pulled this thing through. Let's just be 150% clear about that. That little truck that I took out there to do this truck's job would not have done this. For me to go through here, I think would have gotten stuck, spanned its wheels, and I would have gone, damn it, I need to go get the P16. Ah, Piggy. Come, Piggles. Your adoring fans are awaiting you. No, you're just being lazy. You don't need to be helped up on the couch. I've left my room and then realized that you've gone missing, and I come back and you're sitting on my couch. Yeah, to you too. Good evening, Helgi. Hey. Good dog. Who we got? Yep, Helgs is here. Booster says hello, Helgi. Give you a little arm rub. Drilling site. Oh, jeez. This is stupid and dangerous because of that stupid lump. There are like 2 roads here, or am I just going blind? Yeah, that's just some other junk. Thank you, giant rock. You alone could screw me. Yep. Jack the trailer up. Too far. Nope. Not let it roll. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that was just pure brute force. Jack the trailer up again too high. That shows you how little elevation you need from the toe where it hooks onto the saddle to the wheels on the trailer that will screw this thing up, and you literally have to drag the back end of this thing. They're off the wheels. Like, the second set of wheels will actually be touching still, but you're basically doing this. It was like yesterday when I tried to load this thing. Like I said, if I had the other trailer, then I could have loaded it. That's a road trailer, so... I have no idea where I am on this road. Okay, so... Awesome. We're not hooked. It just made me bounce. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a bad bounce. Yeah. Like, this isn't bad enough. This is definitely the only truck that's doing this tow job. Whew. Yeah, we're free. There we go. Hey, what the hell? That's so dark. Like, light up the sky. Wish I could turn on the little fan there. This one. That'd be cool. Somehow that might make me feel better about the absolute nightmare of a journey that I'm about to undertake here. Full well knowing that I'm probably about to screw this up. Come on. Yeah. Oh no, we're still good. We're still good. This truck is really gonna be put through its paces here. I'm probably gonna need an engine overhaul after this job. I'm pretty sure that I would have busted out the thing, run the temperature into the sky high part. Like some of these Australian truckers, the places they have to tow like up massively long sloping hills. And you watch these guys that end up stopping because they drive basically just with jandals on, or thongs, you want to call them that, and they basically slip them off and put their foot on the floor plate while they're driving, and if their feet can't stand the heat anymore, they pull the truck out over, and they just hope that they actually made it far enough up, because if they haven't, they basically either have to get another truck with no load to help them tow up to the top of this thing, which doesn't happen. There's not that many trucks that roll through zone, or they have to reverse that truck and trailers all the way down the hill, wait till the thing is ice cold, and then fire it up and see if they can build up enough speed to run it. But yeah, they say they run at the trucks boiling, but there's obviously a point where, you know, you push it to the breaking point, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can, the final straw of you pushing it is what breaks the truck, and then you're screwed. Even worse if it's your own truck, you know. It's a company truck, you'll probably lose your job and maybe have to pay for some of it, but if it's your own personal truck and livelihood, then yeah. Screwage is the way of life here. Oh, okay. We managed that. I'm giving myself a little pat on the back there. For those who don't know why, is that massive lump that I somehow missed didn't just throw me off. But yeah, this is why I took the wide road, because the narrow roads is it's not optional. The only way you're doing this is the highways. And the ooh, do not need to blow the engine out. I can see the lights, people. See them lights. Good thing I went and filled up. I would not have made it out here. But at this point where I would have started spluttering and then the truck would just be like jerking and then dies. Because most of these big trucks, when I get to about 10 liters, maybe 8 liters, it starts telling you by sputtering that you need to stop pushing so damn hard. Okay, so I know where to deliver now. Just wanted to know where my delivery zone is before I make a bad choice down there. This is on the other side of these towers, but oh, you drive around this way. I'm assuming, yeah, that there's those. I'm assuming those things. I want to tow one of those because that would probably go on that heavy duty trailer I have, and then you'd need a crane because there's no way, any other way that thing would get down here. Because those are two of those massive steel beam slabs which the rest of the drill rig gets built on. So I'm assuming they'd probably refer to those as feet, but if you're in the drilling industry, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Stage completed. Are they called feet, or what are they called? And just so we can see what I'm talking about. Just so we can see what I'm talking about, game, thank you. Is these things. I'll drive into one. This structure here. Because you see there's two of them, and now we've obviously built more tower, and obviously, yeah, where they're going to be dumping out this whatever, probably spoils and stuff. But that thing I drove into is that a foot? Are they referred to as feet? Or are they referred to as buoys, platforms, hopes and dreams? Just out of interest. I'm curious. What was I watching? I know I was watching at one stage a program about, I think it was in Louisiana in America, where they were drilling oil. They were following these dudes who went and worked there. I think these guys were from Alaska. At least a couple of episodes I was watching. These guys were from Alaska, where they had, like, you know, all these strict standards and fancy new age equipment, and I went down to these guys. They were like at these like custom built Mad Max looking rigs, and they were still like throwing chain on the stuff, and they show you how they actually throw chain. I was like, freaking hell, you guys are insane. That's kind of a painful trip to make there and back. What do I need to load? Because this is one of those jobs that I want to load everything on one go. So, oil drill rig. Oil drill rig I can load up here. Oil drill rig is a 4-piecer. Okay, we're gonna go down to... I'm actually gonna just recover this truck. Don't need to drive back. Time wasted. You can stay here for now. You can come with me. Do I has, on the other hand, a spare one of the... Yes, I do, and I have 2 of them. What I need. So we are going up there. We're going to go up there and then we're going to take the shortcut. So. And yeah, I see there's a few people watching and just lurking in the background. No, I can't see your name, don't worry. I'm not the FBI or the CIA. I can't see who you are. Just want to say hello and welcome to the Game Lounge from me and Helgi down here snoring. So, yeah, good to have you here. If you want to talk, that would be awesome. If you don't want to talk, that is awesome too. I have plenty of people who like being in the lurking category, and that's perfectly fine by me. I hope you enjoy, sit back, relax, and as long as you feel good after you watch this and you feel a little more relaxed, then that is good to hear. So, welcome. Ooh, something felt a little bitey there. But yeah, we're doing a one-way trip. Most of the journey I will drive in cab, and then once I do the water crossing, I will not be in cab. If I screw this up, I am going to be swimming. We'll see how good a boat this thing makes. Let me spoil the surprise for you. It makes a horrible boat. So, yeah, let's go do cross. Be awesome. Even this map, the warehouse placement actually makes sense. Because Drummond is the main port for Michigan. If you look at the 4 map pieces. Island Lake is basically just silliness because it's a giant mud pool where people apparently build their houses at the water level. Are you hot, Helgi? Yeah, it's kind of hot in here tonight. I'll give you that. I'll turn on the fan soon. So, yeah, this makes sense. Island makes sense that there's nothing permanent built out there, except there is kind of that warehouse. And that I can kind of understand to a certain degree. But Black River, that is not acceptable. I can kind of understand why, because it's supposed to be like the back of the map where the logging is going on. Although the other industries are actually closer to town than is to that. Okay, minus that the one road that is there got washed out, so... I don't know. What is your thoughts and feelings? Anybody who's played the game, do you think that the map placements make sense? And especially, does the placement of the warehouse and Black River make sense? Other than to give you a challenge when you're driving road trucks to go and crawl through thick mud, while obviously lower to the ground for, you know, fuel economy reasons. Brrr. Brrr. Okay, so come on. Ooh, that's a little tippy there. Hey, Helgas. What map piece you on? I am on Smithsville Dam. Come, Helks. Up you come, puppy. I'm not gonna come and get you. Okay, just give me a moment. I need to turn on the fan and get the dog up on the couch. It's just now just staring at me. Go back. There you go, Alex. You got up on the couch as soon as I moved. So apparently she just wanted the encouragement and emotional support to get up on the couch. And then I turned on the fan. See, Helgi, the fan's now on too. Now it's nice and cool in here. Yeah. Yeah, the extremely humid weather is back and we've got cloud cover, so it's turning a little steamy. That feel better for you, puppy? Yeah. If it gets really hot on her, she usually will go and lay in front of the fan, which is understandable. Look, can you lay down, baby? Look. Lay down. You can pupus. There we go. Why does it have to help the dog? It's unsure. It's just not interested. Just, I don't know. Being difficult. That's alright. Like a Shiba Inu, a pug should be of strong will. Otherwise, it's a bad dog. Yeah, watch this. I can't even remember what it was. It's on YouTube. There's a Japanese company that makes documentaries about all sorts of aspects of Japanese life. And one was on the Shiba Inu. Obviously, probably one of the most famous Japanese dog. Although the Shiba is the smallest or the second smallest of the Inu breed. What was that thing called? The biggest one, it literally is just a Japanese wolf. Like, this thing literally looks like a grey wolf. Freaking awesome. But they were talking about, like, these guys who rescued the Shiba Inu breed, because at one stage, it was in the 70s, maybe earlier, maybe later, the breed was basically... Oh, this is steel beams. I should have taken the other one. Never mind. I made a mistake. But it's alright. We'll survive. I should have taken the twin stair. Metal beams take 2 load spots per beam rather than 2 on a 2-spotter. Should be a no talk. So they had this whole thing about all the stuff and where it all came back, and this one Shiba Inu is basically the granddaddy of the whole revival of the breed, which is really cool. You know, it's a really interesting, really great thing. Anyway. Oh, hello, side of road that don't exist. No, don't you be a prick. But yeah, then I went through this whole thing about how people then fell in love with the Shiba Inus and started breeding them and became this national icon. And they go, yeah, this breeder judge dude, he's like, yeah, if your Shiba Inu doesn't have like a really strong personality, it is of weak character and will, and it is not a good dog. It should be very strong of head, very willful, like that. So even a dog that basically will listen to you when it feels like it, be stroppy, throw tantrums if it feels the need, tell you what to do from time to time, and then it's of good character. Otherwise, if your Shiba just follows you around like a lapdog, then you have a dog of weak morals and standing. I think these Chinese Tanukis, they have the same thing. As I said with all pugs, they are they love you, they want to be around you, but they will. You do something they don't like, you're gonna get something for it. There is payback to be had. I've laughed at Helgi when she's done something stupid, and then yeah, that's your Helgi. Just stay, baby. Ow! Look at what you made me do. This is you, Helgi. This is your fault. Just there you go. Yeah, lay on my foot, dirty dog. Almost wrote my truck off again. Thanks, Alex. You're just a champion amongst dogs. Yeah, you are. But yeah, pugs are very strong-willed, very manipulative. Hey. Like the other day, didn't give her the food she wanted. She already had stuff, so for 2 days she basically didn't want to be near me. Real fun dealing with that. One steel beam. What an idiot. I can't believe I screwed this up. Concentration here, buddy. This is where you really do need the twin steer. You can double load the thing and then still get out of here. When it starts biting your toes. Yeah, she doesn't bite. She should just kind of like give you the cold shoulder. Like you come up to pat her and she'll just look at you and then walk away. Or normally when you pat her, she'll be like, you know, facing you, looking you in the face, wagging her tail, being all excited for a pat. But if you've done something to upset her and she wants to let you know about it, she'll basically just look at you and go, "You're not touching me." Hey, Chubby. Yeah, I've dealt with your tantrums. I've suffered your pug wrath and survived. Holy crap. I'm gonna roll this truck tonight. I need to be stinking careful here. You lay on my foot. I'll just be in pain all night. Make sure that you're comfortable. Oh, truck. This feels so unnatural. This is not good. Where's my tilt gauge? I need a tilt gauge in this freaking cluster. I know when I'm like approaching the death zone. Yeah, I'll just screw this. We're going through this slowly. I have to do this again because I picked the wrong truck to do the job. Yeah, this don't feel good. This gives me the pukies. Hey, Hugs. Jeez. Ooh. Okay, we got it back on 2 wheels. From being on 2 wheels. Yeah, if I might still continue to roll. Okay. This does not feel good. This. Oh yeah, no, this feels mighty unnatural, game. The fact that this thing bounces sideways and then sits there for a minute, tilting backwards and forwards. Yep. Does not inspire the confidence. Where are you going now? What did you see? You saw nothing, Helgi. If you want to go, you need to go. Yeah, she thinks she saw somebody near the kitchen. Whoa, whoa. Loitivus, hello and welcome to the Game Lounge, friend. It's good to have you here. And yes, you are correct. I am struggling on the dam. This feels mighty wrong. Mighty wrong. Okay, I think we're okay. Yeah, I'm just... Okay, now I've got other problems. This is just really bad. This... And my friend, do you you play a lot of SnowRunner yourself? Oh, why does this feel so yuck? I swear running with the fuel load on this thing was less likely to make me feel like I'm gonna, like, have a heart attack of stress here. I don't even know which side I want to... I need to really attack it from that side. Yeah, if I screw this up, I'm just recovering. I'll bring the twin steer out and just go the long damn way, or even try and do this again. Twin steer doesn't seem so sensitive about this. What about you guys have got, like, garbage cans out here? Like, there's regular garbage... off-road garbage trucks that rolls out here to come and pick up your bins. Yeah, blow out the tire right as I'm about to embark on this smart idea of mine. Yeah, let's just not be stupid here, game. Yeah, that tire already wants to go places it has no right going. There we go. Can you cross the river? Yes, you can. Should you cross the river this way? No, you should not. If you want to know why, look at this. You think you can figure this out by driving this way? You can go, yeah, I can stare out the window. I'm like, yeah, you can't stare out the window and forward. You can stare out the window and down and out the window and backwards. What have I lost? Used half a fuel load just to get out here as well. Yeah, this is where the fun goes away. Don't need to roll that far back, truck, please. Oh. Ugh. Just don't... There we go. Okay, part of the nightmare is over. Alright, breather time. Well, the problem is, on the other hand, that we are now dead. I hate you, truck. I truly are starting to hate you passionately. Like, at every opportunity, you just will not stop being an ass of a truck. Dude, come on. Yeah, I really don't like that truck anymore. Like, every time now when I take it out, the thing basically bounces strange and then flips and dies. That thing is becoming the Scout 8. I really had respect and love for both of them, but now... Yeah, the technical drives that one has to complete is just too much. And this thing you have to take slow over the humps and bumps, because I'm not blowing out every single tire on this thing again or busting out the suspension on the first 5 seconds. Yes, I have. I've gone down that road, blown out 2 tires and the suspension on it. Don't know what I caught, but I caught a funky bounce, landed on something, bounced again, and then there was just red numbers everywhere, like I got a multi-kill crit on something. I was a little disturbed by that. I still kind of want to drive over that river though. Made it over the river. It's just, yeah, again, the problematic bouncing of the other truck. Okay. Twin steer to the rescue. At least I can load the whole load on here. Yeah, let's go. I wonder what's supposed to be displayed in that thing there. This truck's got a lot of, this is more of a modern day truck, right? You got a lot more gauges and things going on, but you've got that display panel there. I'm assuming that's like your light panel, so engine check lights, headlights, although you can see I can turn the headlights on and off and it doesn't flicker anything up, so I assume they put it there and it was too difficult to code in all the hazard lights that should show on that section, or maybe it's like a LCD or LED. Looks like LCD panel maybe, to like give you things, information. I don't know, I'm not a truck driver. I wanted to be a truck driver at one point in my life. I think I've wanted to be a lot of things. The one thing I didn't think I would be, or even planned on being, is what I'm doing right now, so yeah. Best thing you can do in your life, pray for guidance and just go where you need to go. Planning the route ahead doesn't always necessitate that is what you're going to be doing. But there we are. Let's try not to blow the tires. This thing, I don't know, these tires are thin. You hit a little rock, a little stick, a hard piece in the mud, it feels sometimes like a piece is just dried up a little bit extra, and away you go. Tires blown. There we go. Suspension is now mounted in the front almost. Tire is now, you can see, shredded up. One little bump. I still need to see if I can put a new bumper on this thing. I think if I had something in the front, although you can see it's got this nice skid plate, but the problem is the skid plate protects the engine, but the parts next to it, which is sitting out there in the open, is where the bloody suspension connects to. So yeah, you go, oh, my engine's fine, but I literally ripped off the front steering wheel. You go, well, maybe I need a bit more protection that covers the spread here. Well, there's the lorry. I will I will recover the truck to do the next pickup, because the next pickup again will be done in this truck, and it is the drilling section. That is a 4-piecer, I think. Otherwise it's going to be a long, painful journey to drive back to the port, go pick up my 5-tow trailer, 5-load heavy duty trailer for the P16, drive it all the way back out here, pick the thing up, and then drive out to that mud bank. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. And yeah, if you're wondering, the only gauges that works is the revs and the speed. From what I remember, I wonder if the fuel is working. Fuel might also be working. I've never paid enough attention to it, but we'll see where it is. It's showing halfway between full and 3/4, so I suppose it's roughly correct. We'll see at the end of this journey before we recover. Has the fuel needle actually followed suit, or is the fuel needle just another static? And again, I know some people might go, well, it should work. It's stupid that it doesn't. Well, yeah, I'm with you on that one. All the controls, the temperature, all that stuff should work. But this game is really about you driving around in the mud and snow and sleet and other junk. So, yes, that would be cool to have that. 100%, absolutely. But the game, everything is focused around the mechanics of the environment that you have to try and push through. But I can understand that those things don't work. And like I said, this game is really no different from way back. Oh, that's why the thing is weird. I climbed the railing. I thought I got the ass in past the railing, but I didn't. I have to drive this thing the same way I drive that long trailer. Precariously. Except here, if you screw up and the back end falls off, then that's where the drive wheels are. The drive wheels go off road, you're screwed. And I'm pretty sure the fuel gauge actually, yeah, the fuel gauge works. You can see it's already moved. You can see it better when I stop. You might get motion sickness if you stare at the thing while I'm hitting bumps. So take my word for it, the fuel gauge works. Fuel rev speed, that's what we've got working on the control panel there. I know in a car you call it a dashboard, but I've heard some people say in a truck it is a control panel because of the fact that you have a lot more things to look at, and you have like a million buttons and switches and things to do. So it, yeah, this is really a cockpit, and this is your control panel for making sure that the iron beast you're riding doesn't just stop unnecessarily or decide to blow up on you. Yeah, we're at our destination again. One minor screw up and almost a tire blowout. So we'll go for minor and medium rank worry of. Should have gone for that. It's so much easier. Sorry, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going for here. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go the long way. Too difficult. We'll die. We'll eventually have to anyway, so. Okay. Smart thing to do is not what I'm about to do. Wondering what I'm about to do is I'm about to do that same thing we just did in this truck, and I'm going to believe that this is a lot safer. Okay. But not yet. Not yet. Come on. What does Australian money look like? You can Google it. It is plastic. It has all sorts of cool see-through designs, and all of the stuff looks a little different. Yeah, sadly, I don't really use much cash anymore. I should use more cash. Cash is good to use. It's nice to actually feel money in your hand. I've got a $20 note still. But yeah, there's what you call bills. We've got a $5 bill, a 10, a 20, a 50, a 100, and a 200. And there's the $2 and $1 are coins. I remember in South Africa, even our what would be the equivalent of a $5, so 5 rand, was also coins. It wasn't actually a bill. Oh, this feels equally wrong. Why do I keep doing stupid things? Why do I think stupid things are going to bring me peace? But yes, they will have, you know, national birds, national flowers, important people for the country and culture on these bills. Yeah. And they're different colors. I know American bills are all basically same, but because of the fact that our money is plastic and not printed on a special, let's say canvas, I suppose, because it's not just paper, it's a very special weave. I've watched documentaries about ages ago about the obviously secret stuff that they make money from, so money feels the way that it does and harder to counterfeit. But Australian and New Zealand currency, because it is that plastic or whatever it is, we'll call it plastic for ease of calling it that. Yeah, you can print different colors on it. Yeah. This is not an easy drive. This is not even a fun drive anymore. Okay. Apparently just need to keep tilting the tires to something, but jeez. They really rutted out this road to the point of like absolute destructiveness. Have you ever? Yes, a $1 and a $5 bill. I think I've seen 100 as well. Obviously, you see it in movies and everything. Like I said, most countries are Americanized, so you know we strangely enough know a lot about America. Ooh. But when I was in high school, there was a exchange student from America. I can't remember where, but he was from America, and he obviously had money, and it was, sort of a normal thing that people do, and actually ask, what does your money look like? God's sakes. What are you towing off, game? That is my only towing point. I'm screwed. Beyond all belief. This might actually not work. Feeling less and less confident about this. Stupid thing is again too long to really complete the run. Well, we could technically get it on here. You just need to find the finest tuned route. And if you're stuck in the mud, of course, that kind of helps as well. Even that tree is struggling with my fat ass hanging on to it. If we come right down this side, I think we might actually be able to do it. Or not. Whatever then, game. Be like that. Be dirty with it. I personally think it should work just fine. Or, okay, let's just, I do this as well. Make sure this thing is actually registering my key inputs again. No. Let's tag you onto there. Now the front is biting in. It's not going to have chill today with me crossing into this river. How the hell did I get this thing on here before? It's now saying it's too far in. The truck is now going to bite on. I don't believe you, game. I'm calling you a liar. Okay. There we go. Come on. What's wrong now? Ah. Still just spinning out in the mud. Ah. What else thing in neutral? Come on. Like any movement. But there's nothing. Now there is. This is why this thing needs all-wheel drive. This is why you need freaking all-wheel drive. Damn it, game. That was so perfect as well. It's alright. We will do this. We will do this. At some point we're gonna... aim for where I want to be. Fire it up. Release the winch. Got another thing I could tow it up here. I have no idea why this thing's being so freaking difficult about this. First time I got it up here and it was like, sweet, hook it up, let's go. I was like, well, we don't like you anymore. Yeah, this is becoming ridiculous. Can we winch onto something other? Yes. Plan B. Winch this thing sideways. Probably end up rolling the truck, but hey. If my only option is to hit this thing with speed, then precision can take a bit of a back road here. Come on. We will keep going at this. This is this or nothing, basically. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Thank you again for going the wrong way. Absolutely beautifully wrong way. Yeah, this thing just do not want to climb in. What are the people laying on your money? No idea, man. But I haven't seen money in forever. Easier just to Google it. Come on, come on. Yes, climb. Climb it. Climb up. Why is it that I'm flooring this thing and you're going backwards? You have brain damage or something, truck. I think the truck is damaged. And my idea is not going to work. And apparently I drove over my own winching point, which is that dead tree stump, by the way. But yeah. Let's recover the truck. I don't give a shit about that. Yeah, we just have to do the stupid run. Come on. But we have to do it the long way. We don't have options about sailing over that side piece there. It's not. This thing is too stupid and long. Still want to understand why they didn't give this thing all-wheel drive. Come on. Blown tires or whatever, we're going to just do this. Please, alright, truck. I was joking about the blown tires. And the thing is just like, let's go. There we go. Let's just do this the long way. Could have done. We would have been done if I went the long way around. Okay, whatever. It's the tire poppers there weren't there today. But you could probably do that with a trailer. Like if you had a like a short trailer and a normal truck. Load one load on the back of the truck, one on the back of the trailer, and then tow it over there. You simply just need something other than, well, I suppose even the Fleet Star would possibly make it through. You would just have to ensure that the Fleet Star, I suppose the trailer will be the one thing that actually save your ass, because the trailers will sometimes pull the truck back to where it needs to be. There you go, buddy. See if anybody is home. See a little angry hand sticking out the window, waving at me. Okay. Long road again, guys. Like I said, some roads you just don't want to take. It might look like the easier road, but it's just the bastard road. It's just that it mess you up. But yeah, this is really just, you know, drags out time. That's all it does. I have to drive down there and drive back up. I have to come back through this road. And then go down to the farm, cut over the farm, through to the logging yard, and then through that section again. And here is where I just want to make sure that, yet again, I don't hit the barrier and bust up my tires. There we go. Happy days. That is the only thing I didn't want to do there. Sweet. If I hook that trailer on a standard truck, then yeah, easy goings. Because yeah, the other reason why I'm trying to rush this a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, is because I want to get to Alaska. I want to test out the HX and soup that truck up and start exploring Alaska. Because that's another 4 map pieces that we have to learn to love. Find all the vehicles, and then of course bring some of our favorite vehicles from Michigan up to Alaska to do some hard graft out there in the mess. But then when that is done, then we get to go to Russia, which is going to be freaking awesome, because then you get completely different vehicles altogether. Even if I could, I don't think I'll take any of my trucks with me to Russia. I just want to run whatever is on those maps. And I'm looking forward to it. But that's still a long time away. And meanwhile, I have all these things to haul around. Yeah, 2 hours I've done one job and 2 major screw-ups. It's rough, man. But yeah, the last job's gonna be, that's gonna be a whopper. That's actually why I bought that trailer for the P16, so I'll have to get that thing recovered at some point as well. But yes, basically that. The last one is you have to deliver stuff everywhere, like a whole bunch of stuff. So I thought, you know what? If I could have a trailer with 5 load spots, And I just make my own life easy. Sweet. Come on, floor it out, buddy. Truck is running on 5th gear, so it just feels like it's struggling a little bit here. Although that's probably just more of a feel than an actual thing. But yeah, we're starting to get closer to the load zone because it's actually showing us the symbol for it on screen, so I'm looking forward to getting to it. It's not. Yeah, we're right here. I don't want to buy the farm and rip off the back end. Right on the stretch at the end. Whoa, 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 whoa. Silliness aside, it's not a cool game. Okay, there we go. Now we'll go back the right way and then we'll do it the long way so that we don't upset the game and I don't have to get jammed up and nonsense again. So this is for my own sanity more than anything else. Okay. Here we go. The long road back, and then we need to get back to the farm and then we track across the mud. Trying to think, there's a couple of places where my other truck got jammed up because the trailer kind of bit in strangely, but I don't think I would have that problem with this thing. Because we're pushing from behind rather than lugging and pulling. So I'm assuming that's what is the go. Okay. Ooh, fuel tank took. These outliers. I suppose this thing width's a hell of a lot lower. Though I should just be using my cat. It should just be the go-to. If the cat's too short, get a cat with a trailer. Because for this load, because it's so freaking heavy, you could just initiate the other set of wheels. Mainly because we're doing highway driving here again. That would have been a perfect opportunity to employ that little something to keep me on the right path. No thank you. Come on. Drag on through. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Away we fly. If I go down there, then I find the special shortcut. Power to weight ratio just had an issue. Ugh. It's like cutting that close, but I just say that I'm doing it like a pro. Makes it seem better than... That was lucky. It's planned precision, that's what that is. Absolute skill behind the wheel. No, it was absolute freaking luck. I almost ruined there. That was close to blowing up something. I think I would have popped the tire there if I climbed that railing. I said these tires, they're good. There's a lot that I don't like. And it's the same with the suspension. Sometimes you hit a small rock and the thing does severe damage. Other times you climb over a small mountain by hitting something and it just goes, eh. Whatever. You go, ooh. Okay. If you're cool with it, then I'm cool with it, because that was close to, in my opinion anyway, breaking something. But if you don't want to say it's broken, then who am I to say it's broken? I love the fade on my lights. Things are suffering from like brain damage. They start out the same color, and then as they go over time, each one apparently has a slightly different timer. But they look cool. It's actually nice to have the stuff on. Ooh. While I'm working. Yep, I've blown a tire. Which one did I rip up? Oh. There we go. To be bloody one of the pushing tires. Ew. I want to have to get something repair like down here. Because I'm not making... Well, technically I should actually be able to make it out there with a blown wheel. But it's easier to repair it when I'm at the farm, because it's a 2-minute drive there with any vehicle. And the suspension is about to give out. If the suspension gives out on this thing, this truck's gone. It's dead in the water. You see, it's already... When you hit something, it's already like heavily leaning backwards and forwards. Come on, trucky. I know I've blown a tire, but do me right. I'll buy you some new tires if you're nice to me. Yeah, it wants to seem to run on there, yeah. Ooh. I'm a little bitter out here. Okay. Well, as the fuel tank doesn't bring a leak, and I stop trying to drive off these side tanks. Okay, 55 miles an hour, let's go. That is the quarry, which is beautiful. Yeah, we'll park it up, get a repair truck out here, fix the thing up, and then go for the rest of that journey. We can kind of rough run it at this point. If we blow another tire or blow the suspension out, then it's still okay. I need something with tires. Scout, I think, has a tire on its roof, but I don't have a repair truck. Yep, I think that's dragging me back here. Yay. This is what we should have done from the beginning. We should run this thing. Or that with a trailer. But it's sometimes easier not to drive a trailer, so. The twin steer is where it's at. I am a little concerned about that. Because it's definitely making the thing lean off a little strange. Because I could do the run through the farm, through the log area around that loop as we drove with the P16. But on a busted tire, yeah, it's not really highly interesting to do that. Alright, stop the engine. We are going back to the garage. Nothing to do. What do you have on your frame? 4 spare tires, 300 repair, and fuel. Yeah, that's actually perfect. And it's only a short run, so... Oh, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, I think because I messed with the... there was a repair trailer here. It's basically just gone, no, you can't have it again. Hey, G-Bro, how you doing, brother? Welcome back to Game Lounge, my friend. Ah, here's one for my American peoples. In which state is San Antonio located? Out of interest. I know I could Google this, I'm just being lazy, but, you know. I'm heading to bed. Good night. Good night, man. From Carolina. Cool, man. Got a book of San Antonio. Or cooking, anyway. But, yeah, boosted. Stop this bus right here, brother. Thank you for tuning in, man. Stay safe. Have a better one. And look forward to catching you next week for the start of more awesome, man. Got some big plans for next week as well. I was gonna implement it tonight, but I need some time to get it going. There we go. There you go. 2,000 points fixed. And I might as well refuel it as well with the roof rack. There we go. We'll put this up here. Honor Nagy, hello and welcome to the Game Lounge. How are you doing? It's good to have you with us. Yeah. You can just stop here, change back to the twin steer. Okay, let's see if the thing can swim. Tires are repaired, all damage has been fixed. How good is this thing for swimming in the mud? I know this is not my P16, so we'll see. Well, surprising, doing okay. Take that back, Texas, sorry. Ah. Cool. Thank you, Booster. Ooh. And Honor, you play a lot of SnowRunner or MudRunner or any of the runners? I still wonder if they're going to call the next one SandRunner. Gentle, gentle now. Not winch too hard. Yeah, unlike the P16, we do not have the clearance over the distance. This is what I said. The problem is if we, you see how little clearance there is between that front box and the ground. So I think these are, it's either 41 or 47 inch tires. So you either have 21 or 23.5 inches clearance between that box, because that's basically dead center on the wheel. So we're gonna screw up. We do playing SnowRunner. Cool, man. Do you have a favorite truck? Yeah, I'm going this way, you know, trying to get this long load through the back here. Yeah, I screwed that up because I so used to having the trailer on back, so it's 3 presses to get it back into the cab. It's 1 to go outside, 1 to go to the trailer, and then 1 to pop in. But yeah, it's a long load, no trailer. There is a shorter route to take, but we've all learned tonight again the valuable lesson about taking the short route and spending 2 hours just getting frustrated. And the long route is just safe, as long as you don't screw it up. But yeah, this thing is a little bit more together on its feet than some of the other vehicles. So I think I'll check. These are mud going everywhere. Okay, where are we going? And Hunter, which map section are you playing on? Are you playing on the DLCs? Because yeah, I've only been playing on Michigan for the whole time now. I went to Alaska, but I didn't even leave Alaska. I just was in the garage. I think I maybe drove a little, I don't know, but it was only to get past the tutorial stuff. So oh, don't break the wheel. It's like telling somebody to go out there and break a leg, but the truck drivers like go, hey, go break an axle, go throw a rod. The stuff that people say to each other is just my insanity. I feel like if I go up to a trucker and he's about to take off and I go, yeah, go break an axle, he'll probably go, what the hell's wrong with you, man? Like me going, what the hell did I just grab onto? There we go. Make you tires work together. Teamwork for the win on the back. Now we need a little bit of speed. Night is short and this drive is long. This is part 2 of 3. But yeah, it is a valuable lesson for when I play this game on hard mode on the second run through, that you absolutely 1000% just have to have the right truck for the job. Even the, oh, that possibly could work truck is the wrong truck. If it is not like a 99.999 just continuing into infinity perfect, then yeah, it's not going to work for you. Ah, the wheels are still spinning back there. Go a little slower and then they can't spin. Yeah. coming down to a harder surface anyways. I want to have to disengage diff lock before I do damage to the gearbox again. Closer and closer by the second. Okay, here's the house in the middle of nowhere. He must not have been happy. He moved out here to, you know, be with nature. So there's a road here, but you know, he was living the rural lifestyle. Closest neighbor is across the mountain on the left, or the hill, whichever way. Mountain sounds better. Mountain on the left, and his other neighbor lives over the mountain on the right, and he had this whole valley to himself. He could literally stroll out to his post box, who I don't know who's going to be delivering mail out here to him, butt naked, and still not offend anybody. And now, yeah, he's basically got a heavy truck highway in front of his house, because there's a drill rig coming up. And there's no way that the heavy trucks are not driving this way, because the shorter path is too narrow. The one on the water's edge is way too steep. Like, if you want to flip your truck and swim the thing, then yeah, go that way. Perfect. Amazing. Great. Gorgeous. But if you're like the rest of us who like to keep our tires firmly planted somewhere in the mud, digging it away, making a little pit, then yeah, not really optional. Here we go. But yeah, I still want to know is there a specialized name for the base of this unit? I'm just gonna say it's feet. I won't know. Sorry about your fencing. Not sorry, really. Stuff was in the way. Boom. Okay. Now we have to pick up the oil rig from there, so this thing is getting recovered. And then see if we can, yeah, see both my engine upgrades in Alaska. Although your fuel consumption goes down the crutter. We do have an off-road gearbox, but that's not going to help me. So it's 55-inch tires. So sorry, I was incorrect with the tires. So 55 makes it 20, about 27.5 inches from the center of the wheel to the bottom. So that thing is, actually that thing is lower. So about 25 inches might actually be the correct answer here. That's kind of ridiculous. All-wheel, yeah, see, it doesn't, I love how it's there, but it's like, why is it even there? It don't make any sense. It really doesn't. Might as well like that in there. So, front bumper. Reinforced. Yeah, it leaves everything else underneath open. Still feel like that might actually be better, but it has to play. I suppose this has that stopper bar there. Okay. Camera's being really weird. But I'm gonna say that's probably the one to go with. Okay. Let's do this journey again. Yep, we're doing this again. Different load this time. Yeah, I just reset out. I could drive back, but there's no real challenge in driving this thing back. We've seen that road a fair few times. Obviously, when we play this game in hard mode, then yes, I will be driving back because I'm not paying for recovery costs. There, you need to make sure you have a healthy bank balance just to pay for the fuel. Because if you have one bad job where you roll a truck, you have to remember you have to go out there and fix that little... Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm an idiot. I was driving to the gas station. What bloody load is up here? Yeah, there's two warehouses in this thing in the warehouse I'm looking for. There's the one just down the road. Not the one 6,000 miles down the road either. This here. Ooh, ooh. Here we go. There we go. We need, yeah. Yeah, actually load that thing. Oh, it's on manual loading. Oh, no, I don't have enough space. This is exactly what I need. Need not to screw up. That long ass trailer that I have, right? Well, that's kind of what I need now. How much is that trailer? I wish I could just recover the trailers. Yeah, that one would... Yes, I have one of these already, but not just... Such a generator. Super heavy. Wow. I'm gonna get a super heavy? That wasn't available before. I can load 8 things on this thing. Look at that. That's what I should be getting. That's 10,000 for that trailer, though. Damn, imagine towing this bastard around. 8 things on this trailer, though. Whereas if I tow it out there, I have to tow it back. This is the one that I need to go and recover. That's 7,000. I need to check something before I do this. Let's just go have a look something here. I have a truck out there. I know I took all its fuel, and it's a little hurt. But this might still work. Depending, obviously, on how bad this goes. Because I've got a spare tire. Well, actually. Hey, K9, how you doing, man? It's good to see you again, brother. Welcome back to the Game Lounge. Give me the cat. Cat is actually the perfect one for this job. So run through here, run up, make sure I refuel, grab the repair trailer, and then drive down there. Go grab that thing. I would just use the cat to do the rest of the job, but I need a high saddle to grab that trailer. And yeah, this truck was out here. Yeah, indeed, man. What have you been up to? Yeah, nice. All-wheel engaged. And that trailer. But yeah, last time I definitely couldn't buy the super heavy trailer. Jesus. Oh, there you go. Blowing a tire. God damn. It's alright. When I can get to the trailer, the thing's got 8 tires. I think I may have used one, and there should be another like 1,300 repair points on it. So I think it's now down to 1,100. Tests, learning. All those fun things one struggle with in life. Right, man. I know your pain. I'm sure you'll be just fine, my friend. As long as you find your best way to study and your rhythm for it, then you'll be good. Mine was always to write my own notes out on my study material, condense it down, and then sit there hour after hour reading it till I could recite it in my sleep. That's what I used to do. It worked. It worked. It was painful as hell, but it worked. Okay. Even with the busted up tire, we're not doing too bad. Although this is where that might actually end. Yeah, that's what I thought. You keep grabbing there. But yesterday I finished my last test. Oh, congratulations, man. That must be a good feeling. Oh. The thing that's being difficult is that frickin' front tire is flat. But I'll pick up the repair kit on my way through. I'll have to repair my own damn tire too. And I probably suppose I'm gonna have to sacrifice some of my fuel too. Jeez. Fun don't stop. When are you gonna play War Thunder? I'll be playing it in the mornings. But yeah, possibly not even next week though. I've been trying to do some other stuff, so we'll see what comes. But yeah, I'll just be normal times. Continue the grind on, yeah, the French, the Japanese, the British, and USSR. I just want to winch this thing around. There we go. Better go see you again. All good, Canon. Thank you for stopping by, man. Stay safe. Have a better one. And catch you again later. Okay, so attached trailer. repair all. There we go. That's gorgeous. So let's go and repair the other truck so that I can get that thing out of the muck as well. So let's just have a quick look. Yeah, I need to hit the right and then just basically go straight. Easy done. Easy, easy done, people. Need to be patient here. Cool. Okay. Get it out of low and get it back to auto. Got most of my fuel, so I'll sacrifice like half of it to that truck. I want to make sure I have enough fuel to actually get back on track. Yeah, I want that trailer. I could just spend the money, but I don't want to. I'm saving my peanuts for a new truck and for upgrades on my Alaskan truck. And this trailer that I bought was for this specific purpose, but it was really kind of a waste for what I dragged on it. Which I don't feel was really enough. It's good to know there is that 8-spot trailer. Things really gets a little fun. Yeah, let's not blow more tires, game. Please. Love the trailer convention here. Please, go on. Turn. Lock the wheel. Okay, that's close enough. Repair. Caterpillar, Western. There we go. Western is repair. Refuel. There we go. 150 liters, yeah. Oh. That's truck. Okay, so as long as I don't do anything stupid, I should get my truck all the way back in one piece. So let's go back to the harbor, pick up the other trailer that I left there. It's the same size, but definitely a lot lighter than the one I was trying to tow through here and not blow out the tires. Tow this thing basically all the way back to base. Okay, you are going to have to earn your keep today, truckie. Show us what you're made of. Yeah, that repair wagon has been an absolute bleeding lifesaver. The amount of times I have screwed up trucks trying to, when I came through here the first time to explore the region, and just accidents along the way where I've really, really screwed up, and it could have made things a lot difficult, more difficult, should I say. Yeah, that was just perfect to have that there. Even there is no garage, and to recover is a long, long freaking way off, so this has been been awesome. Hopefully I can actually attach this one, although I should be able to. There goes most of the suspension again. Oh, the wheels at 3. One little bumpy and the wheels go away. So we're going to have to fix that up on the way out. And yeah, this thing does not have the insane pulling power of the P16. So I have to be a little more wise about which things I try and jam a trailer on, like this. Okay, I do not have time to be stupid with this, so we will detach, we will go behind the thing and we'll just yank the trailer off its mooring here. There we go. Yeah, you can actually drive next to the thing if you do it this way. And like help it along. A very dangerous way to do it as well. You saw what happened to my truck there. Yeah. Still can't believe this thing can actually hook up to this. Trailer just looks way too high off the ground. Okay, we are definitely going to need to stop by for repairs again. Let's get back in the cab. I can see what's going on. Yes, driving from the outside is fine, but I can't see where the wheels are, and the wheels don't automatically just jump back into neutral position, and I can't feel it obviously, so yeah, not really the best option for this. But so far so good. So far, so good. It is a little easier than the P16. Might lie about that, but then again, we're also running just the trailer with no load on it, so it does better. But you can see this thing will kind of still drag you down if you leave it alone for 2 seconds to do its own thing. There's a couple of muddy spots that might give us a little bit of grief, so we just need to be well aware of them and where they are. So far I'm feeling confident that this is not going to end up in one of those disasters again. We go change truck, repair. Okay. Trucks. Good. We're repaired. We're ready to roll. That's a bad line to take, but yeah, this time no busted tires, no extra heavy loads, so it's a little easier to do what we need to do here. It would have been cool if they gave us tonnage on what we're hauling. There's actually a spot there to get yank that thing straight through, but we'll go the long way. Fuel is a little bit of a concerning issue, but I'm not doing an extra drive just to fuel up. This thing will just be completed the way it was meant to be completed. Plus, I don't have to get all the way to where I need to be. I can only... If I can get this thing onto the bridge, then that'd be good. Or just mostly through the section I'm thinking about, then I'll be alright. Although, yeah, that fuel is tapping away. So let's not get stuck again. I don't think there's any fuel tankers on the way through. Where's my car? Oh, let's actually do that. Up. And I'm gonna get the Chevy out. I've got 40 liters on the roof. And then I just need to remember to take this thing directly from there to the closest gas station. Fuel up basically both the tank and the spare 40 liters on the roof. Yeah, because this thing has the off-road gearbox, and it's actually been a nightmare. Not gonna lie. It's been a freaking nightmare. Thing eats fuel like nobody's business, and I don't have extended fuel on it. Although this thing needs to actually be recovered, because I'm pretty sure that at this stage I can get the extended roof rack. It goes longer, and then I'll put more parts in the back. So then you have 3 points of load as the front of the roof, the over the tray, and in the tray. But yeah, we'll basically make this with 40 liters. We'll hopefully be able to make it back to the gas station. Ooh-wee. Silliness at high speed. My favorite thing. Yes, these vehicles are staying out here till everything is done, and then they'll be recovered back to Smithville Dam. Yeah, still a long way to go. The extra 40 liters for the truck could help it make its let's go to its final destination. Although much could be said about that for this thing as well. There we go. Caught it before it rolled. Thing and mud. It's supposed to not get stuck, but I think the game got confused or something. I really feel like it got confused. At this point, if I drop off the fuel, I'll basically maybe not have enough myself. Let's recover the thing. Yeah, because a truck drives through here, no problem. This thing touches the mud, it sinks up to its eyeballs in it, and then just bogs down. Yeah, this thing will not make it to the gas station anymore. I got the right way? Yes, I did. But, yeah, 40 litres of that thing is a lot, so. One of those things. I suppose the other problem is I did install the, I did an engine swap, so this has the 8 in it rather than the straight 6 or V6 or whatever it was. So yeah, one of those decisions you start to question heavily. You feel roof rack. So I give 20 to myself and 20 to you. There we go. Stop the engine. Change the truck. Go. Go. Okay. Extra 20 litres. Not a hell of a lot, but it might just be enough. And I now have enough fuel in that truck to get it to the gas station, so happy days. Did catch there a little bit. Beautiful. Hopefully that thing actually went through before I hit that guardrail again. If I climbed the guardrail, I would have blown the tires out. But no, don't worry, I'm not going to cross over the frickin' muddy river again. Learned my lesson for stupidity. Roll. Okay. Yeah, we should be fine with 100 litres there because we're driving on the highway now, so the literage consumed goes down quite a fair bit, and 100 litres actually starts feeling normal and a lot. In the mud, you have 100 litres, you start panicking because you go, well, I need 100 at least to get to the closest gas station or to a fuel truck, so I don't have to get to a gas station. But yeah, there's still plenty of stuff here that can choke us up, so I'm not fully doing victory dance yet. I'll do the victory dance when I've done my haul. But not biting onto anything, it's happily rolling along, so keep doing this. If we keep taking off at this pace, it'll be like a 2-minute run. Because I will try and drag this thing right up to the garage. Okay. Going pretty damn well. I haven't taken my foot off the gas and we're running it flat out. It's pretty amazing that this thing hasn't taken a little bite out of the side rails there. I'm very surprised. Okay, 92 litres. See? All of a sudden 100 litres feels like a lot. Yeah, I'm still just trying to weave to the outer parts of the map. Make sure that trailer doesn't just plat on and rip the truck back. I'm assuming if that happens, then I'm going to be in deep, deep trouble. Because if that thing rips back, I'll probably end up breaking something. At least I would hope it would. Not because I want to damage my truck, but just to see the realism of... You drive along and something yanks your trailer back, there's going to be damage to the truck. Yeah. A pretty uneventful drive. I could have actually done without the extra 20 liters. It would put me at 65, which is still plenty. But 20 extra liters does give you a little extra safety barrier if you fall into a minor pit. Okay, we're basically at the bottom of this snake and climb. You can see it snakes all the way up. Down to the quarry. And then you go over the dam. First time I saw the dam, I was, I don't lie, I was a little concerned. I was actually a little concerned that sometimes that dam would actually be unable to cross it. And I was like looking around the map, I'm like, there's no good places to cross if that's not optional. Come on. Beautiful. I was lucky. Try some paint with that crash barrier. Not what I was intending there. So, let's finish off this run. Yeah, there's a quarry, so the paint part is basically over, right? So all the way down. Come on. Uploaded the lumps and bumps. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of you guys keep putting this stuff back, because all it does is end up jamming somewhere under my vehicle and then causing me grievous bodily harm. Yeah. Let's keep it. Oh. That is a beautiful view from up here, I have to say. It is a beautiful view. I wonder where these guys park to get to the office. We're having this some employee car park up here. Although, I'm gonna just put this out there. It's got a... I know this is, you know, a truck hauling game. It's set at current times, even maybe a little bit back in time. You know, you're driving relatively old trucks. You don't have, you know, any super modern things. Well, not that I really know, I don't know. Thank you for whacking off my thumbstick there. There's some bird life around. Like a little goose honk. 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 Honk, honk. Yeah, so you see there's some bird life here. But we haven't seen anything else, really. Like, this is a farm. This is a tiny-ass farm. Maybe enough to sustain the farmer. Maybe. That's a really, really tiny ass farm. But you don't see people. You stop at these things and you get a quest. You know, it's... If you think about it, this game has got a real strange post-apocalyptic world feel to it. Like, this could literally be us driving trucks and Fallout. Yeah, we don't have the nuclear-powered cars and whatnot, but you get what I get, right? That this is just so straight up weird that this could be like part of the Fallout universe or whatever zombie game or end-world game you like to see. This could definitely be there. Not gonna lie, I can truly see that in here. So, yeah. It's something to think about, I think. Yeah, let's go pick up our trailer. Yeah, see, nothing's going on here. Security is tightly locked. These are like voice messages people have left. Something like that other place where I dropped off the car, right? It clearly looked abandoned. The roof had holes in it. Everything else just looked... Everything about it screamed abandoned and destroyed. And then there's, you know, a message, come and pick whatever up. Or, I left my car in the mud. Can you go and fish it out for me? I don't know. It just smacks of... It makes the game feel a little weird. Like, you're the only guy who made it out, and all you have at this point is whatever. You know, you can even say in a sci-fi sense that the world is stuck in some endless sci-fi loop replay thing, like whatever that movie is. But yeah, you could say that's what it is, and the only way to fix it is by completing these jobs. Hey. Yeah, this time I brought the right equipment. Not being caught unprepared here again. Let's see. You got that thing loaded. You didn't see this. You didn't even see birds or a fly or a cockroach or anything. It's just like there's nothing here. But so you have to start wandering. Wandering. What the actual hell is going on here? So, yeah. Interesting concept. Looking at the game from a slightly different perspective. Are we resetting the puzzle pieces to the world, and once we complete it, you know, we're not stuck in the time loop? Is this just us living in a simulation? Is this post-apocalypse? Is this after a nuclear fallout event? All you do with is get radio messages. You don't even get to see a face. If you think about it not too hard, there's no faces in this game. All you see is twisting arms. You know, it could be whatever. It could literally be that you're a robot skeleton and they've literally just plugged you into this thing. They give you the hands so that you don't come out of the Matrix. It's fun coming up with crazy stories. And I will thank my man, Accursed Farms, for that one. Yeah, I've been watching Ross's Game Dungeon for well in excess of 10 years. Still watch the stuff nowadays. Still love it. I started watching it when it was only Freeman's Mind. Before any of the Ross's Game Dungeon series came out. So the channel's called Cursed Farms. And then there is the Freeman's Mind, which you definitely have to watch if you've never seen it. There's one, and he's still working on season 2, although it's been a lifetime working on it. And then, yeah, the Game Dungeon stuff is sort of a playthrough slash, it's more of a review, but it's a review on the whole game. Plus you get to see the endings and stuff, because he usually goes through and plays really old, obscure games, some abandonware stuff, freemiumware, all that, not freemium, freeware stuff. Yeah, he's pulled out some cool stuff. He's also contacted a lot of people in development teams or sound producers and stuff of these guys. Hey, this, you know, the soundtrack that you have, do you have this in CD quality? Because the synthesized 16-bit copy sounds kind of like ours. And sometimes he gets lucky, sometimes he doesn't, you know. One of those things. Come on, trucking. Yes, pushing through further than I should there, just so I can get the thing around without screwing it up. That for a minute felt like I was driving in the air. But I really wish this thing had the super... Oh, that was good. Had the super crane on it. Because, man, that would make this truck wild. And I think because of its width and its length, it would be an absolute pain to tip it. Other than the fact that this thing must be absolutely hugely more weighty than any of my other trucks. Because that little road truck I have, yeah, that thing barely comes up to this thing's tires. It feels so small. Come on. Let's get back behind the steering. So let's get up to speed A and B up the hill. Come on, game. Don't screw me now, buddy. I want to get up this hill like a champion. Wonder if you can load multiple cars on it. As you see, it has basically tie-off points. Whoa. We jacked it up. That's what happened there. Okay. Right, we're good. We're good. Tiny jack up, not big jack up. Oh. Trying to concentrate to make sure this thing gets over. It's going backwards. I'm losing the load here. Look at it. It's literally dragging my ass down. There we go. All we need is just a little extra love. This truck will generally do all of the work. It just sometimes needs a little love. Just on the little tiny bit of tugging, just to loosen it from a rock, a mud pool, you name it. So very, very good. Come on. Try not to play in the too soft muck. And then we're going to have to drive this thing out of here again. But you could teleport with your trailer. Okay, sorry, this is daydreaming there for a minute. I was thinking of something else. Not looking where I was driving. I was thinking about my steering wheel. I'm trying to overcome this little issue where the steering wheel doesn't have, like my steering wheels, doesn't have a joystick. And you need a joystick to obviously be able to do this and go into the cab, go out of the cab. But yeah, there's no option. I think I may be wrong. I think like the Logitech steering wheel I have, that possibly the PlayStation version has one, but I might be horribly wrong as well. So I always need to keep my controller close by. So if I really screw up, then I want not more than just that one standard look out the window. I can change it. This is why usually when you see me driving here, I will mess around with it from time to time, but there's plenty of times where I'm just like, no. Messing with that at this point is just, is going to cause me a headache. I'm also super not for headaches, so, yeah. Come on. Yeah. A rather uneventful journey with towing this beast. 8. I just want to know, do you need to get the engine upgrades to do that? Like 8 things on there, or 4 double, or 3 triples and a single? But we're going into where we were before, same way. So I was off getting there quickly. Come on. Show us your mighty, mighty powerful climbing around in the mud. Yeah, mud like this doesn't really scare me with this. But for the trailer it does, but for the cab, no. One drill bit. 11,000. Right. That was amazing. Let's turn on that engine. So, that is Dyson Diesel done. So we're done with that. Now we need Husky forwarding. So, let's just activate this one. Deliver to the farm. 2 brick. Let's just grab this one. 2 brick. 2 plank. 2 fuel. So, 2 brick. 2 wood. 2 fuel. And then just to the farm. 2 brick. Fuel. I was surprised you couldn't just go. Yeah, you can just go to the fuel station. Oh, that's wood. Yeah, it's a logging station. Well, I would personally do. So let's get over here. No, no. This is all I got. There is a West Star as you. You need to kind of stay here, buddy. Do I even dare take you? Or are you going to be dirty with it again, aren't you? Right. I will trust in you once more. Actually, easy one. So what we'll do is we'll go pick up the fuel, go drop it off, then go across the river, pick up the... Even when we drop the fuel, go over, pick that up. Yeah. Pick the planks up. So we can just haul the planks out from the log yard, which is just behind there. This shouldn't be a difficult drive. And then just hop back over the bridge to pick up the... damn. Not trying to cause an accident here. Just... whoa. So yeah. We can get the bricks. Brick. Yeah. Management. Thank you. Yes, bricks you can pick from there. Yeah, as long as we don't behave like idiots, then we should be fine. And that in itself is a freaking hard thing to ask me. Is not to behave like an idiot when I'm driving this truck. Just want to drive it at max speed. Come on. Yeah, let's just roll through this part. It'd be probably the easiest job we'll be doing. Yeah, now at least all the fuel rigging is done, and yes, you have to do the quest most of the time, top to bottom. There's some of them though you'll pick up because you're in the vicinity, because you pick up something else and it kind of gives you the same thing to go and do, and you're like, okay, cool, I'll just be doing these guys' contracts then. But if you had to pick it from the list, then yeah, a little more painful. And yeah, if you think you can't, you can just do whatever. No, you can't. They actually do lock it up, so you can't just bypass the thing. It'd be great to do that, but no. That is what we call bad. Ooh. Keeps drifting into that zone. Excuse me. Come on. Okay, beautiful. Sweet. Alright. First part of the journey, no real problem. Second part of the journey, we need a... No! It's alright. It's alright. We actually are okay. Although it doesn't feel like it, we are actually okay. By a small stroke of luck, this trash panda is still sitting here. Yeah, it's lost it a little bit there, turned. Thing would not turn. Let's not roll you as well. And yeah, that thing can recover its own freaking load, so I don't really care about that. No. You are going to... There we go. Stop being stupid. Oof. Maybe this is not going to be as easy as I was hoping for. I might have to, well, yeah, let's give this one more go and then... It's not going to work. Well, okay, option number 3 is to heave-ho this thing. Damn, car, you need to stop working on that turning radius. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Never mind. This thing is still as frickin' quick to roll as all the other ones. Customize. Load boards. One of you. Leave. Yeah, the thing, no. My load should still be down there, so... That is the only good part of that, basically. Yeah, there's 2 fuel down there. Yeah, this one's a little more stable on its own now, so... I don't know, man. I don't know what is up with that truck anymore. It's still a good, fun truck to run with, but... I think, actually, it's because the thing is raised, and if it wasn't, it would be a lot better. Just a lot more gentle to do things with. That is what we will try and achieve. There we go. This is where we lost our plot. Activate. Let's get this going. Yes, sir. Right. Try not to bite into the power line here. I don't know if it will do anything or nothing, but why take chances, right? Yes, this is really how easy it's going to be to light this thing up. Although that thing is not going to load the way I want it to, so let's just hope that it's good. Boy. So, let's pack the cargo. Restore the crane. Yeah, I think it'll stay there. It's tired anyway. Don't need to wake it up now. I might be angry if I wake it up. Leave it to have a sleep. Leave laying dogs. Leave sleeping dogs. Whatever one you. There's multiple versions. It's sleeping dogs sleep. Yeah, I know it's the same problem. There's a couple of versions. It's kind of interesting that there is so many versions with the same one. Normally everybody sticks to the same flavor of thing unless it's in their own language and you have a word that fits better in your own language, and then when it goes back to English it then gets a new flavor added onto it. But yeah, one of those things. Okay, we still need to make the little journey back there to go pick up the next load. Wood. So yeah, it's just through this pain here. That's the one. Through the pain. Through the pain. But then again, this time we're not towing any trailers. But technically, I could load all the stuff on that 8 trailer and just use that. But if you think about it, the amount of places I have to go, it's easier just to have a thing with a 2-size load bay. And yeah, as far as I know, bricks and planks only take 1 slot, so I can load what I need. Otherwise I'd be dragging that heavy ass trailer in here to load 2 things out to drag it right past the place I could have dropped it off anyway to go and pick up another thing. Come on. Good truck. Good truck. Hey. Ooh. Another little odd goose honk. The population of blackbirds in this neighborhood seem to be very riled up by my presence. Oh, it's not a frickin'... It's not what I thought. A bloody log trailer. I thought I could load up logs there. Game, you screw me, and then you screw me. Damn you. Cover. But yeah, we'll just pull the pin on it here. I will complete this mission and then continue on with the rest of the stuff. There's still lots of damn stuff to do, and I want to get this all done before we really move on to the next thing. It's one of those interesting thoughts. But yeah, people, that is where we will yank this one out of the ground and call it a night. So as always, people, it has been fun to play. If you want to support me and Helgi, leave a like, leave a comment after the video, and subscribe if you are new here. And if you are, welcome to the channel. It's been awesome to have you here, and look forward to having you back next week, Monday, when I start streaming again. There's some big things happening next week, so I would be here if I was you. If you want to chill, if you want to chat, you know, it's all good here on the lounge. But otherwise, if you want to keep us on the air, because this is all we do, then check out the options to get a membership to the YouTube channel. Get your hands on some donations through the Super Chat, Super Thanks, and Super Sticker options. Or if you want something a little more physical that you can hold on to, then check out the link that goes straight out to the merch store, or just go to the store tab on my YouTube channel and go grab yourself some sweet merch, people. But with that said, it has been a good night, and it has been a great week gaming. We've hit all our targets, everything is going well, and we've had some laughs, we've had some cries. So yeah, I'm very happy to sign off this week as an excellent week. Done and dusted. Thank you to all of you people. So with that said, people, stay safe, have a better one, and catch you on Monday morning. See ya.